Hello, Curious Sips. So, the American singer Kelly Clarkson and the British singer Adele have a lot in common. They both have massively beautiful voices and songs, but the media never actually talks about that. Most of the headlines are about their weight and their divorces. But this time, it is Kelly who we're talking about. So hit the bell and the subscription button and stay with me to find out what Kelly Clarkson has to say about Adele's weight loss. Before I go any further, let me say that I have the utmost respect for both of these incredibly talented ladies and I love their music. Alright, now that I got that out of the way, let me tell you what Kelly Clarkson said about Adele's weight loss in her recent interview with Glamour UK. If you guys remember, Kelly Clarkson has been dealing with body shamers her whole life, and she confessed that when she won in the first season of the American Idol in 2002, she was constantly called the biggest girl in the cast even though she was not that big at all. And from then on, she knew if she was going to continue in this industry, she would have to have thick skin. And in 2018, she revealed that she had an autoimmune disease and a thyroid problem that started in 2006, and the reason for her weight loss was that, and that she wasn't taking her meds anymore. In the recent interview, Kelly talked about so many things, but one thing in particular caught the attention of many. And no, it was not about her divorce from Brandon Blackstock. You can find out more about that in another video. The interviewer talked about how the discussion around the body image of female singers is still an intense topic in the industry, like Adele's weight loss, and asked Kelly about how this affected her, and this is what she had to say. I felt more pressure from people actually when I was thin than when I was really thin and not super healthy because I was just worn out, just working so hard and not keeping healthy habits. But I felt more pressure. It was more of magazines shoved in front of you saying that this is what you're competing with. And there would be a chick naked on the cover and I was like, unless I'm doing SNL skit and this is a comedy thing, I'm never gonna pull it off. And even in my thinnest, the most fit moments, it's just not my personality to be naked in front of a magazine. I fought more when I was thinner than I do now because now I just walk in and I just look at them and like, I dare you to say something cause I'm happy in my life and I'll work on me in my time. About Adele, she said, I saw pictures of her too. I met Adele a long time ago and that girl is like a goddess. I don't care what kind of weight she's holding down. You walk into the room and she's like a force, just physically captivating. If someone wanted to do it for themselves and for their health, but that doesn't change how many times I listen to her record. Kelly also commented on how she was cast in one of the most successful shows when she was at her heaviest, and she said, honestly, at my heaviest point, I was hired to be on The Voice. I got the #1 television show at my heaviest point because it was right after I had kids, and it was like they didn't care. Paul hired me from NBC because he loved my personality. He loved that I connect with people and I'm really raw and real. It had nothing to do with my sex appeal or my look aesthetically. It had to do with me as a person. I think it's really up to the artists to force people to have that mentality. Kelly is not the only person who has commented on Adele's weight loss, and after the star released her 32nd birthday picture, the whole world started criticizing her, and we have a video on how she lost all of that weight. I'll put a card on the screen for you guys to be able to watch it. Anyways, when that happened, Adele herself did not comment on it, but her former London-based personal trainer, Pete Garasimo, had a lot to say. On his Instagram, he posted, when Adele and I started our journey together, it was never about getting super skinny. It was about getting her healthier, and especially post-pregnancy and post-surgery. When 25 dropped and the tour was announced, we had to get ready for a 13-month grueling schedule. And at the time, she warmed to training and made better food choices. And as a result, she lost considerable weight and people took notice. Her body transformation was splashed across every media outlet. The attention it generated was mind-blowing, and since she has moved to LA, it's been well documented that she underwent some tough personal changes, and it's only natural that with change comes a new sense of self and wanting to be your only best possible version. So if you want to know more about this post, check out our other video. Honestly, I do agree with Kelly Clarkson. Nothing about Adele's appearance changes anything about her voice and how talented she is. Same goes to Kelly Clarkson. People really need to stop fat shaming. If somebody is happy with the way they look, let them be. So what do you guys think? Do you believe Adele and Kelly's weight have nothing to do with her image as an artist? Or do you think they should lose weight and look a certain way? Let's talk about that in the comments, and remember to please like and share and become part of our Curious Sips family by subscribing to our channel. And also, don't forget to check out our Instagram account. So see you guys next time.